back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. I just want to say thank you so much and welcome back to my beautiful subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your comments, for your support of me and of each other in the comment section. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. I want to say welcome to anyone who has stumbled upon this channel for the very first time. We would like you to join our family here. Subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bell, and join us. I do pick a card readings on this channel. So grab yourself a cup of tea, some snacks, and we'll have a bit of a chat because we're all friends here when we gather at my table. So today's pick a card reading is a requested reading from the comment section. I'm doing a third party reading today. So there are feelings of the person on your mind for you versus the third party in this situation. I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1 here with the butterfly charm. Pile number 2 with the dragonfly charm, and pile number 3 with the honeybee charm. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit. I'm going to take a moment right now to just mention my free reading giveaway that I do on a monthly basis. If you leave me a comment under any of my videos this month and are a subscriber, please hit that notification bell if you do so that I can notify you if you are chosen as the winner for a free reading. And that's an ongoing thing, so please be sure to leave me a comment if you feel called to. My timestamps are listed below, so whichever pile you're calling out to you, spend a few minutes to meditate upon it. Don't overthink it, but whichever one is drawing your attention, there may be a message waiting for you. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, this is a third party reading. Their feelings for you versus the third party. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were drawn to the butterfly charm here. And this is your reading. This is a reading for the person on your mind that you have, that you're thinking about. How are they feeling about you versus how are they feeling about the third party? I'm going to put you on this side and I'm going to put their feelings for the third party on the other. Actually, you know what? Let's start with the third party. We'll start with the third party feelings and you on the right. So how are they currently feeling, please, about the third party? Pile 1. How are they currently feeling about this third party situation? So we do have the Fool coming out as the first card here. How do they feel about the third party? What are their current feelings towards the third party? We have the Sun, so they could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Perhaps the third party is. We have the 7 of Wands coming out with the Moon. Let's clarify the Fool card, please. How are they feeling about the third party? The Page of Wands. We have the Death card. And we have the Emperor. The back of the deck energy is the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. So we have the Hierophant here as a back of deck energy for how are they feeling about the third party. I'm going to start on this side with that Hierophant as a back of deck. You may be dealing with a person who is actually in a marriage at this time, or some sort of institution, because it can rule institutions like government, education, marriage, but we're talking about relationships. So this person could be, again, with the Emperor present, could be a Taurus that could be at the helm of a family situation here. In the recent past of this connection, it's like they pursued it, they jumped into it, perhaps maybe quickly without thinking, and it could have been a situation where they sort of were following their, not so much their head, but other parts of their body perhaps rushed them into this situation, and the consequences of that maybe hit them pretty hard. There was a lot of responsibility. We do have the Sun here in the present with the Death card. And there is this sense of like, appearances can be deceiving in this case. because they're showing struggles. It's like they have this appearance of being happy, and maybe they even feel like there are times when they should feel this happiness, but there's this desire for a shift as well with the death card underneath. There's this desire for rebirth, a new beginning. In some cases, this may mean that they're actually very much happy with this leap that they took in the current energy. And that can be a difficult message for someone to hear. So I apologize if that's a difficult thing to hear, that they could actually be feeling confident and happy in this connection in the present. But in the future position, that's where, you know, things sort of come into head. We have the Seven of Wands with the Moon. It shows obstacles and struggles. It shows, you know, some turbulent times ahead and having to really push my own feelings under the surface because of the responsibilities or because of the position I've put myself in. This Moon talks about deep insecurities, not being able to share my truth with someone. So all is not 100% rosy in their current state, but they may have some moments of happiness with this person. I'd like to clarify, though, that Sun card, please, Spirit. How do they feel about that third party? The Eight of Pentacles. King of Cups and the Lovers. The Lovers is a card of decision and choice. It's like they've had to put a lot more work into this situation than they anticipated putting work into it. And we have the Six of Pentacles on the back of the deck. It's like they feel a certain amount of responsibility as well to their current state, to this current commitment that they've made. There is an essence of them, you know, trying to make the best out of this situation in the present, and not maybe even realizing the troubles ahead as well. Let's get some advice, though, or some clarity on how they're feeling about you, because we're comparing these energies. How are they currently feeling about you in comparison to this third-party situation? We have the Page of Swords. So despite being in a situation where they may be in a commitment, they are actually watching you, keeping tabs on you. You may have gone to school with this person. We have the Seven of Cups. How are they currently feeling in comparison, please? How do they feel about pile one? What are their current feelings? We have the Tower. Let's clarify that Page of Swords, please. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. I'm clarifying that Tower. How are they currently feeling about group? Hello, there's the King of Cups coming out with the Empress. And we also have the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So I'm going to pull those as well. We have the Page of Wands with the Two of Cups. So despite being in perhaps a commitment, despite their current situation, we do have this Page of Wands as your back of deck energy with the Two of Cups. And then we have a Page of Swords too to start out your reading. So definitely keeping a close eye on you. Definitely still curious about you, wondering about you, thinking about you, and wondering if, again, if they rushed into a decision here that maybe isn't going to lead them to the emotional abundance that they were hoping it would lead them. Because it really shows that, like I said earlier, appearances can be deceiving about how they're feeling in the present. And although that Sun is a happy, beautiful, joyful card, it gave me weird vibes. So we have this Six of Wands underneath this Page of Swords. They're not showing you, I don't think they're liking photos or commenting on photos or anything of that nature. The Six of Wands, you know, it comes after this Five, but in between the 5 and 7, which are these obstacles, the need to push through these obstacles, the need to overcome their feelings for you. They feel like it's a challenge to overcome how they feel. So it's like they're faking it. They're pretending like it's not bothering them. They're pretending like they're victorious in life. But even that horse is looking back at his rider like, what are you acting like such a big shot for? You know how you feel about this person. When it comes to you, they feel like they don't know how you feel. And that bothers them. I think that bothers their ego a little bit. There's a lot of confusion surrounding how they feel about you and how they think you perceive them. And I'm not going to lie, there's like a definite essence of emotional immaturity, and it really shows up in the form of jealousy when it comes to you and your energy. This Five of Wands is just screaming, I'm jealous, jealous, jealous. I can't stand the thought of you with someone else. I can't stand the idea of you in another relationship. And that may be what they're perceiving as you having lots of options at this time as well. And that just, all it does is solidify in their mind that this may be a practical situation, a karmic-based connection, and this may be an emotional soulmate-based connection. We have the Two of Cups over here. We have the King and Queen over here. And we don't have those types of energies over here. We have, you know, responsibility. We have those types of energies. But we have this Tower, and there's an understanding that there has to be a huge breakdown of the stability I've formed for myself over here in order to pursue this, in order to pursue my truth. This Knight of Swords is charging in with that justice, with the Sword of Justice rushing in, but the consequence is this Tower. If I do that, the consequence is this Tower. So what does it do? It thrusts them into the insecurity, into sadness, into want. The Two of Cups, the desire for expansion. Let's get some message cards from this person. How they're currently feeling about you. Starting with the Hermit Tarot. I'm sorry, my throat is completely blocking off now. How are they currently feeling for you? Your current thoughts and feelings for you. I just really wish that things were different in our situation. Again, that 7, the confusion, the fantasy that surrounds that card as well. We have maybe. When I look at that maybe card, I think about the possibilities that run through their mind, especially with this 3 of Wands. It's like the possibilities that run through their mind concerning what could be, the fantasy that Page of Wands carries with him. Oh, we have my life started when I met you. But I don't know, do you even see me that way? And that's the uncertainty. Maybe you don't care about me at all. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't think about me in the same way that I think about you. Maybe you've given up on this connection. I need more balance. I'm feeling responsible for so many things. I'm juggling so much on my plate right now. You are my everything. And I always think of the 10 of Cups when I see this card. And that's the thing, that if there is financial or even as far as the home environment, even if there's stability on this side, it's lacking emotional abundance over here. Back of the deck says, I think we should see other people. And then we have, I imagine you naked as well under that card. How are they currently feeling for you? I don't want to be with anyone else. Because you really are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Just wait on me, please. Don't give up on me. It could be that, you know, that confusion, the turbulence, it says clearance here. I think you'll notice here at the bottom of the card, it says clearance at the bottom of the 7 of Wands for this deck, which is an interesting way to see the 7 of Wands, because it does talk about clearing away obstacles. And on the other side of yours is the Tower. And how do we make way for a new foundation? We clear ground. We break ground. We have the Tower come down so that we can start again. So it could be that they're working towards that clearance for you in this connection. I'm done running is coming out as well. We have the sexual thoughts that run through my mind that are on the back of that deck so far that wanted to be acknowledged. I know you're my twin flame. An acknowledgement of the depth of the connection, the emotional depth that doesn't exist on the other side. That's institution. This is emotional connection. I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. Back of the deck says, I have a gift for you. Get you some Cottage Divine Masculine Love Oracle. I am trying to become a better person. But something or someone is holding me back from wanting to pursue this connection or being able to pursue this connection. You are a goddess. And the thought of you as someone else drives me absolutely insane. I don't know how to tell you the truth either. I'm going to pull some of these tiny messages as well today. As we're looking into their current feelings for you. So current thoughts of you at this very moment. How is this person thinking? We're filling this reading with messages today. How are they currently feeling about you? Everything about you is attractive to me. And I have been deceitful. They've been deceitful in their current situation, perhaps. They've been deceitful with you in the past, perhaps. It feels impossible, but I can't give up completely. It says you need to be honest with yourself and with other people. That's advice from Spirit. That card's not even supposed to be in here. We have patience. I feel great except when I don't. And that is the Emperor. That's the Emperor energy, that sense of responsibility, the sense of duty that they feel. I can't stop myself. I need closure. Put these ones back and reshuffle. We don't always get what we want. A sense of surrender to their current situation. But this needs to stop. The obsession, the obsessive thoughts that they feel. I'm scared. Nothing is more terror-provoking than this Tower image. The thought of uncontrolled change, the thought of not being in control of the situation, of chaos, of not knowing where we're going to land. This person is very fearful. The back of the deck says, it's too hard. I don't know if I can do it. Let's get a charm bolt for you, group 1. A charm bolt for group number 1, please. Whoops. Explosion. How is their person currently feeling for them right this moment? How are they feeling about their current situation? King of Pentacles, Taurus energy in the bowl. We have the Judgment card and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is coming out reversed. Again, I'm reading the reversals more and more because Spirit's calling me to do that. But there are family issues here, and I feel like there are family issues coming in the future for your person if they're in this solid commitment that we keep talking about. They thought it was an emotional new beginning, but I feel like they leapt into the situation without maybe thinking too much about where they were going to land, which at times we're called to do, and it's all a part of our story, our perspective, our wisdom. So they had to kind of make these moves in order to create clarity when it comes to this connection with you. So I know it seems like a strange path to enlightenment, but it you know, Spirit takes us where we need to go, not necessarily where we want to go sometimes. But they're still really concerned about that foundation. They're concerned about what other people think about their situation too. They're concerned about how you view the whole situation. And that's why the Judgment card is right in the center, because it talks about the need to evaluate what brought us to this spot and the need to adjust where necessary to create new beginnings. And some of those new beginnings are going to be sparred by some sort of breakdown in their current state, their current status. We have a shovel. Someone feels like they're digging themselves a deeper hole. We have sport and dance. We have the black, I want to say starfish, but it's the seahorse. It's connected to the anchor. It was connected to the anchor. It's time to let go and go with the flow here. Somebody's stuck. It's time for them to let go. We have the mermaid in the bowl, which is a symbol of a siren or somebody's energy pulling, and it feels like that energy is pulling me so profoundly. It's going to come at the cost of something, because it's the black mermaid here. So like the death of something is coming because of this temptation. We have Cupid's arrow, the letter G, the letter T and L. And we have the cassette tape. I think of the 80s when I see the cassette tape. I think of mixed love tapes as well. It could be a good time frame for you when this started or when you met this person. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you today. How does this person feel for you versus their current situation with this third party? If this resonates, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. If you do leave me a comment, be sure to subscribe and hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you're chosen the winner. I'm choosing a winner at the end of this week, so be sure to hit that notification bell so that I can alert you if you do win. Check out my links below for Etsy, for Instagram, but I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a wonderful day today. Take care. Hello everybody in group number 2. You were drawn to the dragonfly spirit here. And you know, this dragonfly spirit sometimes gives me the impression of like hoping for something, hoping for a change in this connection that seems impossible. So that may be the scenario you're thinking of here today. But let's look at the feelings this person has currently for this other party versus the feelings they have for you. So I'm going to put their feelings for the third party over here, and I am going to push that out of the way, and I'm going to put their feelings for you on this side as a comparison. Just saw the devil already starting out this reading, so they could feel trapped currently, but let's see. Spirit, what can you tell me about this person's current feelings for the third party in their situation? It's interesting to me that we're doing the third party over here, and my candle refuses to thrive on this side, but we have the candles thriving in the middle and on the other side, which I find interesting. But what is this person's current feelings for the third party? So we have the 5 of Cups here coming out first. Woo, we've got some heavy energies. We have the 5 of Swords coming out as well, and we also have the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Cups coming out, but we're going to put those back for now. Those were the 2 top cards that showed themselves. How are they currently feeling about their third party? We have the 6 of Cups. How are they currently feeling about the third party? We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have the 10 of Cups. Back of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Cups here. Ace of Pentacles talks about value, talks about something that it's a unique opportunity, a good opportunity here. And what we're finding over here on this side of how they're feeling for this person is in the current energy, it's like a sense of a lot of fighting going on or a lot of conflict going on with the 5 of Swords. The 9 of Wands is really, it's like standing post or holding on for a really long time past the point of maybe where I should. There's a sense of victim mentality a little bit with this card as well, because it's almost like I don't want to admit defeat. I don't want to admit, you know, that this isn't working out. It almost feels like here with the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups in the future position, the 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia and young love, and I don't know if there's a lot of history here, a family in place as well with the 10 of Cups, so there's emotional attachments, but it's almost like I'm attaching myself to an idea rather than a reality. I'm attaching myself to the past and an old version of someone other than the reality of my situation right now. Because right now, you know, we have the 5 of Swords, we have that 9 of Wands, and we're coming from a place of regret and coldness. You know, we're trying to be truthful with ourselves about the past. Instead of looking at the past with these rose-colored glasses, we're trying to be truthful with ourselves and looking at everything logically with honesty and seeing that, you know, maybe this is, everything looks great on the outside of things. Maybe appearances are very deceiving because it feels like I'm holding on to something that it's just the concept of the idea that I'm holding on to. It's not the reality of the situation. There's also this sense too of desperately wanting a soulmate connection and an emotional connection in the future that does not exist where they're sitting right now. I feel like they are thinking a lot about who and what they want to achieve in life, who they want to be with in life, and it's not where they're sitting right now. It's almost like an epiphany has come up for this person. But they still, it's because we have the Ace of Pentacles on the back of the deck, there is still this sense of them seeing purpose in it, seeing a value in it. It's like they're not ready to admit defeat, but we're coming from a place of like not looking at the situation realistically, because the Five of Cups, you know, we see those cups that we've kind of thrown away, and we're not recognizing that there's still some cups standing behind us, that there's still opportunity for happiness. It's like they threw all of their hopes into this basket and they're very disappointed with what they have found out for themselves. But let's look at the other side of things, of how they're currently feeling for you, and see if it compares, how it compares. Oh, we have the Death card showing up first here as your first card. How are they currently feeling for you in comparison, please? We have the Four of Pentacles. How are they feeling about this connection? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. I just saw the Five of Pentacles and the Sun. I also saw the Moon as well. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles, please. How are they currently feeling about you? The World. The Four of Cups. Back of the deck is the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So this emotional happiness, they could be really extending it to this connection here. This desire for reconnection with someone could be the reconnection that they desire from you. Over on their energy towards you, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like they've been waiting a long time to try to give you information or get information. It's like they want to exchange a balance here. They want to talk with you. They want to specifically talk about the past too, because we have the Death card with the Five of Pentacles and the Sun. There's an acknowledgement here of like blocking out my son, losing hope in the past, but we have them clinging to this desire for a rebirth, clinging to this desire for a shift in this connection. And when it comes to how they feel about you, there's a certain amount of, I don't want to use a word like greediness, but possessiveness, I guess, a possessiveness towards you, because they feel like you, like your energy belongs together, or there's something about the two of you that sort of is meant to come full circle, because we have the World here. There needs to be closure for this person. They feel the need for closure. They feel the desire to explore this connection as well, because we have the beautiful Sun on this side. Beautiful Leo energy. You may be a Leo here. We've got lots of Earth energy as well, but it's like they recognize it took them some time to get there, but they recognize now where their sun lies, where their happiness lies. It's not existing in the present, in their current situation. They're hoping for it in the future here. They're hoping that if they, you know, if enough time passes, that they'll get the opportunity. If they go through enough rain, they'll get that rainbow and get this revisit with something that they really have spoken claim over. It's like they've made a claim on this connection. We do also have a concern though that they have for their current position as well. We can't deny that. They have a concern about their current position. and a fear of change, a fear of changing their stability, a fear of what other people will think of their actions. This Four of Cups talks, though, about how they're not happy with how things are currently. And they're not happy with the trajectory of where the connection between you and them is headed in the future. They feel like they're getting impatient. But if they had the opportunity to, they would jump and they would leap into a new chance with you. If they got that chance, if the world opened up a way. But for them, it feels, again, with this dragonfly spirit, it feels like an impossibility. For some reason, they feel like it's an impossibility. Let's get a little bit more information. I'm going to be filling this reading with message cards today. How are they currently feeling about you? What are some of their current thoughts and feelings for you? I think we should see other people. That sense of a third party getting in the way, mucking up the works. Not knowing how to navigate around that. And I hope you'll wait for me because of this third party situation. Their current situation, their current state, where they're sitting in life is really on their mind. You have so many options and choices. Why would you want me? How are they currently feeling, please? Think before you act. Not wanting to jump into a situation that will end up costing them later down the road, but they do have a desire inside and something that's kind of brewing up under the surface to just reach out, because they have that Fool energy with them too, right? They want to leap into something with you, start fresh, but now is not the time. That Four of Cups does talk about feeling stagnant, feeling stuck in my position, and it's kind of an anxiety, depression type of feeling. It's like being in a funk that I may have been in for a while. The sense of worry that just adds to their plate. Their current feelings, oops. Making a mess now of your pile group too. I've been telepathically communicating with you. They've even say that they've looked into tarot readings as well to kind of get some type of information about you. I feel like they feel like they're left out in the cold when it comes to you too. I don't feel like there's any information exchanging. I keep an eye on your social media to try to attain some of that information. They may be very into spirituality, tarot, all of that. I've been doing spell work on you, which can be a dangerous road to go down. The sexual thoughts that run through my mind. That Nine of Wands can really represent a fire inside that has not been extinguished for years and years and years. I have a gift for you. This Six of Pentacles can be about exchanging information, exchanging gifts. I want to reconcile with you is on the back of that deck. What are some of their current thoughts of you? How are they currently feeling right this moment, please? I still feel jealousy. Even after all of this time. Even if I have no right to. I don't want anyone to get hurt. And this card comes out as a self-serving energy, not wanting my ego to be bruised. Sometimes using other people's presence as a scapegoat in a sense, because it's like not wanting to hurt the third party. But in truth, holding back their emotional abundance from another person is actually hurting that other person. I miss you regardless of how things look on the outside. I'm coming forward with an offer. And they say they have a gift for you. They may be heading towards a reunion with you in the future. Take that as it resonates, because they're saying I'm ready to act. No one knows I still think about you. The back of this deck says, I dream about the life that we almost had together. I'm going to use these small little message cards today for you. How is this person currently feeling? This one, I can't stop myself. I need closure. Sometimes I have to break this pile in half. It's so plump. I fantasize about being with you. I'm scared to be vulnerable with you. I'm spying on you. I'm focused on my priorities right now. Let's get this deck back into position. How are they currently feeling? It took me some time, but I see clearly now. Truce. A sense of forgiveness, wanting forgiveness perhaps for past choices or past actions, not following their heart. I'm scared of your temper. I'm scared of how you view the situation. Addictions come in many forms, and you are my addiction. We have soulmates. And we also have this one as well, mirrored soul path, coming out for you, group 2. Back of the deck says, this is heartbreaking. So your person definitely feels heartbroken over the situation. Let's end on a charm bowl here. A charm bowl for group 2, please. How does their person feel currently, despite being in this third-party situation? It's confusion. Drive and obstacles are the main themes in the bowl today. With that 7 of Wands, the obstacle, of course, being this third-party situation, being the disconnect caused by that. The Chariot talks about, you know, a decision that's already been made emotionally. It's driven by Cancer. That's a very emotional sign. It's like a decision's been made, and now I just have to find the courage to push through, to charge forward. We have the 7 of Cups, which talks about fantasy. We can push through and make our fantasies a reality, or we can let that 7 of Cups sink into a place of confusion. We have the World marble in the bowl. We have L, and it's like missing. It's like I'm missing my other piece. We have the yin yang. We have the Capricorn in the bowl. We have the Fawn. So you may have known this person. This may be a friend from the past. You may have gone to school with them. I'm sorry. The Pineapple is friendship and reunion. Someone from your past desiring to return. The Fish bones, Pisces energy, but it talks, I think about the 10 of Swords. It talks about letting go of old ideas that have brought you to this point of disappointment. We have the Eiffel Tower in Paris. The glasses, this person could wear glasses, or again, they're claiming that they're keeping tabs on your social media. And we have the Minnie Mouse bow, symbol of childhood, of course, nostalgia. All right, group number 2, that is what I have for you today. Their feelings for you versus the third party. How are they currently feeling? And their current thoughts. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell if you feel called to, and if you leave me a comment underneath my videos, you'll be entered for a chance to win a free reading with me, and I'll be drawing a name for that this week. But I really hope that you come back and visit me here on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a great day today. Take care. Hello everybody, in group number 3, you were drawn to that little honeybee charm here, or to this Sante Morte Book of the Dead Tarot, which is one of my favorites. And this is your reading. The person on your mind, their feelings for you versus the third party. And I'm going to put the third party, their feelings for the third party on this side versus your feelings on this side, or their feelings for you, rather, on the right side. What I find interesting that I mentioned in the last pile was that my light doesn't seem to want to thrive on that side of the pile, which is interesting to me. So we already have some messages flying out of the deck. We're starting out here with the 5 of Swords. This is how your person is currently feeling about this third party individual. What's the current state of that connection? How are they currently feeling, please, Spirit, about the third party? the Knight of Wands. The Seven of Cups. Ooh, we have the Lovers and the Hanged Man coming out together. How do they feel about the third party, please, Spirit? Five of Cups. Back of the deck is the Moon, and we have the Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups can represent a mother type figure. So I don't know if there are children involved. It won't resonate with everyone, but if it does, you'll know that it's your message. We have the Moon here as a back of deck energy, though, and that means that this person has been holding back a lot of how they truly feel. Having to wear a mask, perhaps of insecurities. There's an insecurity about the future and a confusion about how they see the future going in this connection. We also have it supported in the future position, I'm sorry, by the Five of Cups, which is a card about regret, a card about loss, about not appreciating where I'm sitting and not appreciating where I'm going. I feel like there's been some issues for a while, to be honest, in this connection. And I feel like there's been maybe a lot of arguments. Now again, this is not gonna resonate with everyone. I even almost sense for some of you that this person may have made moves outside of this connection. Like they may have stepped out of this connection and pursued some fire elsewhere in the midst of this entire thing, because I see a lot of conflict. I see this pursuit for something more, but I also see somebody who's stagnant, somebody who's held up. They put themselves in this position. They're not denying that they are the ones who made the choices that brought them here, but they're kind of regretful of the choices that they made, and it's like they're putting off the inevitable here. This Lovers is about attraction, it's about connection, but you can see, they're holding the locked key there. She's looking at it intently, but he's looking up at that key like, can I reach it? Like, can I get it? Can I pull it down and take my heart back? Like, there's a sense of like putting off a decision that I know intrinsically has already been made for me here. Because of the conflict that exists, because I'm having to hide a lot. And like I said, I feel like there's been fantasy or maybe not physical pursuit, but definitely the fantastical pursuit of something else outside of this connection. I don't think they foresee a very positive future here. There's a lot of confusion and options. They're looking at their options in the future here as well. So I don't see a lot of stability in their current energy. Of course, that's just my perspective. So other people may see things in the cards that they would disagree with. But let's look at their current feelings towards you. I'll use the Everyday Witch Tarot for you. How are they currently feeling for group 3, please? What are their current feelings? I'm going to fill this reading with message cards today for their current thoughts and feelings for you, including the tarot. Ooh, we got the Five of Pentacles and the Magician. Not able to communicate with you and feeling really left out in the cold, wanting that communication because that Magician is the ruler of communication. There's almost a sense, too, of trying to conjure you up. How are they currently feeling about group 3? In comparison, please. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords. They think you're mad. They think you're angry at them. They also want to clear up a lot of misconceptions you may have about the situation that they're in. They think about the unfinished business that comes along with this connection with you, and they'd like to rectify that. They've had thoughts about charging in towards this connection with some clarity for you. But they're a little worried how you'll receive that information. How are they currently feeling, please? Four of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the King of Wands, making plans of action towards you. Let's clarify this row before we get into your message. The Two of Swords with the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Two of Wands, please. we have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Page of Wands. Back of the deck is the beautiful Sun card with the Six of Swords. And that beautiful sun talks about, it's Leo energy, but it talks about joyfulness, happiness. When they think about you, you're like a beautiful bright light. That doesn't exist. You'll notice polar opposites here, the sun and the moon. The sun for you, the moon for this person. Their light will not thrive. Your light is beaming and bright and beautiful. Excuse me, my throat is closing up. We have the Six of Swords. They really want to clarify everything from the past. I do feel like they have an apology to bring forward towards you as well. Because they feel like in some cases, and this again won't resonate with everyone, but in some cases they're taking responsibility for like leaping into this situation without thinking, making a wrong decision, a wrong choice that just left them wanting and left them feeling out of control. They're taking responsibility for that. And it's like, if not much has changed as far as their propensity towards just thinking before they, or acting before they think, and not giving a lot of thought to what the consequences will be. Because here's the Knight of Swords, or sorry, the Knight of Wands with the Two of Swords. You know, it's like I make the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice and I tried to hit the target and I was blind by my own desires. And it just left me wanting, left me out in the cold in this situation here. So they're concerned about how you view the situation. They've been hiding their feelings for you from themselves even. It's almost like they've been trying to convince themselves they don't feel the intensity that they do, but they can't stop. They need to get that closure. They need to, as weird as it sounds, they wouldn't even mind if you like slapped them or like told them you hated them. It's like they just need to get it off their chest about where they went wrong here. It eats away at them. They are worried though. Like I said, they're worried about how this queen is going to receive them. And we have the Four of Pentacles here with the Page of Wands. They want to pursue more with this connection, but they are really scared of it. They're really curious about where it could go, and they have this, a part of them wants to be optimistic about the potential for more, because they see clarity being like, it's like what will set them free from their burdens if they can just reveal themselves, reveal the depths of how they feel. They feel like you have a very welcoming heart and a very forgiving heart, or they're hoping that you will. So they're hoping that it could lead to new beginnings, but they're also really fearful of making that leap. And that's why we don't see actual decisive movement cards here in the present. We see them pontificating upon their plans because they're still currently stuck in this Hanged Man energy in their present situation with this other person. Even though they have the power to remove themselves from it truly, they're hiding how they feel right now. They're submerging it under the water. They're blocking out their own sunshine because of that fear, because the Four of Pentacles represents that. It's like a hoarder type of mentality where we don't want to risk anything, including our ego. But let's get some more messages about how they're currently feeling. We'll start here with the Hermit Tarot. As I said earlier, I'm going to fill this with message cards. How are they currently feeling about you? I just want space. They just want space from what they're experiencing right now. They don't know how you're feeling. They're worried that you're angry. I sometimes wonder if you still care about me. And I am sorry. I was waiting for that card to show up. I'm sorry. They want to apologize for the decisions that they made in the past that led them to this place. Unfortunately, some lessons cannot be learned unless we live it. And that's truly the energy here, is a sense of like this person has some emotional immaturity that they're dealing with that they have to learn from. I just wish things were different. They're focusing on the physical nature of what they want. With that Knight of Wands is filled with fantasy, filled with desire towards you, doesn't think about their actions and where the consequences will take them. They're just focusing on this. They just want you to love them. Back of the deck says, though, think before you act. That's how we evolve. We think before we act. We learn from our mistakes. Let's get some more messages from this person. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you currently, even though there's this third party situation? I'm speaking through songs. You could be hearing songs that remind you of this person. The lyrics may hit home very super hard. You're so different, but that's why I love you. This deck is called the Eternal Messages deck, and people have been asking me about it. I don't actually know who the author is, unfortunately. I'll try to look into that. I don't think because we don't talk I don't want to, because I do. It's like they're being stopped from being able to talk with you. I'm a better person because of you. You have really changed me. And it reminds me of that song Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. I mentioned that yesterday. I've been listening to that song a lot lately. It's been in my mind. Because it's like you don't know what you got until it's gone. I was in denial. They thought it would be easier to walk away. Some people don't want to see us together. I do not care. The back of the deck says, you will hear from me soon. There is a purpose and a drive to this person's energy that feels very much in planning mode. How are they feeling right this moment? You send me mixed signals. In the past, maybe there was a lot of flirtation that never moved past that realm, and that can be frustrating. So they acted elsewhere. I made a big mistake, though. I didn't think before I acted. And now I'm stuck in a fantasy about you. I can't come forward right now. I am physically stuck. They physically can't with that Hanged Man energy, or they feel like they can't. They can, but they're holding themselves back. I do want a new beginning. Because you consume all of my thoughts. Back of the deck says, I have things left that I need to say. I'm not done talking. Let's get a couple of cards here from this person. How are they currently feeling? You are everything. And I'm thirsty. That Knight of Wands. I wonder if this person's a Sagittarius. This stresses me out. But I'm making plans. This card feels like it's been like wet or something. Like it feels like it's been wet and then dried again. I feel like they've made multiple plans. I feel like they've made multiple plans and they've fallen through, or they haven't had the courage to kind of fulfill them or follow through. I'm not going to make it. Because the chaos this creates is too scary. And I've got so many responsibilities right now. I need a break from all of this. You are my secret wish. And I am trying to choose. I can't escape this connection, and I don't want to. And I want to start over. Back of the deck says, I want to move into a beautiful future with you. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 3, to end your reading here. A charm bowl, please. We're starting out with the Ace of Pentacles. They want to open up a new beginning. They want a new opportunity to speak with you. And when I look through that archway, I always see those jagged cliffs, and I think of that Fool card and the fear associated with leaping into something new. There are still obstacles in the way to that new beginning, but that's what they want. We have the Eight of Wands, a fiery desire burning up inside of them, and the Star with the Magician coming out. We are the master of our own ships. We create our own destiny through our thoughts, feelings, and intentions. This person is trying to manifest you. They're trying to conjure you up, and they have not given up hope here. The cards in this bowl are screaming fresh start, screaming hope, screaming movement as well. So this connection does not feel over. We have K and U. We have change. We have the rose here of hope. I always think of Saint Teresa of Lisieux when I see that rose. So Teresa may be an important name for you, or perhaps Catholicism is important. We have Scorpio. We have this steps. It looks like a foundation. I think about ascension. I think about building blocks, wanting to ascend with you, wanting commitment. They could already be in a commitment as well. And we have the leaf of change here in the bowl. All right, group number 3, that is what I have for you. And if it resonated with your situation, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. If you are a subscriber and you leave me a comment, be sure to hit the notification bell so that I can enter you in for your chance to win a free reading with me. I'll be drawing a name at the end of this week for that. Be sure to hit your notification bell because I'll be notifying you through the comment section. So I need to be able to find you. But you can check out my Instagram link down below. You can check out my Etsy link as well. And I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. And I hope you have a great day today. Take care.